I'm Gerva Howitz. As I study these lessons from the Kedushat Levi and from other sources, I've come to realize that a lot of this can be expressed simply as the way that we learn. In this case, we're learning the divine will, but it's parallel and very similar to the way we learn anything else. If you wander around my YouTube site, you'll see that I ride a large scooter, much like a motorcycle. And when I first started riding, I knew very little about it, and when I'd read the books, a lot of them didn't make sense to me. But as I tried the things that did make sense, I was better able to understand the things that didn't make sense, and better able to understand more complex books about it. Then I get into some engineering, so some engineering aspects. I'm talking in a sort of an amateur sense on how a motorcycle works. And the lower world is nothing more than that world where we do the actions. The world of Asiya is the lowest world where the action actually takes place, which is next to our mental world where we comprehend the actions prior to it taking place, which is next to the world containing the concepts that we don't quite understand yet, but will be next in line for us to understand when we thoroughly understand the things below them. Perhaps this will help in the understanding of what follows in the Kedushat Levi. Uv ofen acher al pasuk, and in another teaching about the passage, v'ha'aretz hayita tohu v'vohu, and the earth was formless and void. Hagam lahamevin v'ha'oved haborei baruch hu, and so to understand and in serving the Borei Baruch Hu, Parush Rishon, the first explanation, Da, Ki bi fe'ulatenu u v'ma'asenu hatovim, through our works, but the all conjugation is a work in potential. It can also refer to something that's been done, but the conjugation is when it's reached the potential in our mind that would actually be done. For instance, if I decide I want to learn how to bake a cake, when I actually decide I'm going to bake a cake and it's certain that I'm going to follow through with that, then it would be in the all conjugation. And even from that process of planning things to a point of doing it but not actually completing it, we can learn a lot. And of course, through those things that we actually do, those good things it refers to. Me'orim ha-midot ha-elyonim laha-shefa shefarav lecho ha-olamot ha-elyonim. And this is something I just ran across. And the concept is that I thought this shefa was flowing through all the worlds all the time, and then it would just decide to dump its abundance on us based on our actions. But in the learning concept, I don't see that as a good parallel. I consider the upper worlds as, if you hang a hose from a roof, the upper worlds are the water in the hose above us, which can't move unless we open the faucet down below to allow all the worlds to move. The same thing with understanding. If we try to learn how to do something and don't complete it by actually doing it, we don't open up that flow inside our brain to learn from what we've done or misdone and learn how to improve it in the future. Ulacho hamalachim, or cho hanishmot, or cho halot elyonim, and for all the angels and all the nishmot and all the supernal palaces, va'anu b'ma'asenu hatovim uv kayum mitzvotav uv limud torato, and we, through our works, our good works, and fulfilling the mitzvot, and for studying the Torah, and it has the first person, their Torah, I'll put it in, studying their Torah, which could be their particular Torah, or it could be the Torah that refers to the actual physical Torah. I like to put it in our particular Torah in the sense it's the teachings we understand at this point, and we study those more carefully, and then we stimulate the higher world so we can expand from that point and learn more and more. Anu hagorim shefash bechol ha'olamot, we complete the flow from all the worlds. Ve'ikar hu bi'dechilu u'rehimu kemo shehiranu hakatuv. Some words I don't quite understand, and the essence is through the reverence and awe, or so through the reverence and awe that we feel in learning the Torah, that we I'm just going to leave that we learn things, although I know that translation's incorrect for sake of brevity. I won't go look it up. And from Devarim 12, V'ata Yisrael, and you Israel, Ma Hashem Elohecha so'el me'imecha, what does Hashem, your God, require of you? Ki im le'yira et Hashem Elohecha, to fear Hashem, your God. Va'idei ahava ve'yira u'v'choach mi'dotenu hatovim, and through the love and the fear and the strength of your good attributes. And the attributes, the midot, as I'm understanding it, is that will that helps you to make a decision and gives you the strength to do something at the point in time it comes to do it. These are mental attributes which are shown in physical ma'asim tovim, good works. Anu me'orim ha'midot ha'elyonim ve'ha'olamot, that we stir up the supernal attributes, which I think in this case would be the way up attributes, and the ha'olamot are those worlds above us which are close to us. I'm thinking in terms of far and near as the concept is made. But I'll take it as we arouse those concepts, the knowledge of attributes are just outside of us through our works, and we allow them to flow down inside of us. Asher mehem ba, page turn here, bariat shamayim va'aretz. And through them, through these midot, come the creation of the Shemayim. It's not Hashemayim, it's Shemayim va'aretz. It comes the creation of the things that are next to them, just below them. So the actual physicality of our mind and our physical action, if we internalize it, it goes on to say here, Asher ne'etzalu ve'nivra'u kodem Shemayim va'aretz, which are next to, and they were created prior to the heavens and the earth. So prior to having our mental, I'm going to say our lower mental faculties of conscious debating with our self-thought, as opposed to our higher mental ones of consciousness and unformulated concept thought, that these levels are created prior to the consciousness that we have in the actual doing. Ka'asher be'arnu be'tevot, ka'asher be'arnu be'tevot et hashemayim chulei, as in the section that we read, the teaching, the words et hashemayim that we read earlier. Ve'elu hamidot anu me'orim al yedei ma'asenu hatovim, and these are the attributes that we arouse through our good acts. Kanadoa, kanoda, as is known, be'uvda diletata itar uvda dil ela. Our service below arouses the service above. V'Hashem yitbarach berov rachamav u'verov chasadav limud otanu hamidot hatovim. And Hashem yitbarach, and in abundant kindness or abundant mercy and kindness. And there's two different printings here, one with a vav and one without in limud, and I could take it will increase or will teach us the good attributes. Sheyidabek bahem ha'adam, so that the person will cleave to them. Veshiyit oreru hamidot ha'elyonim, that they will arouse the supernal attributes. Velimod otanu hamidot hatovim, and again, it's two different words here. One could mean perhaps to increase, and the other one is to learn. I don't think it really matters. The midot, the good midot that we have, are good attributes. Vezehu haaretz hayita tohu vavohu, and this is the earth was formless and void. Shekol hata'avot hagashmiim yiyah hashuvim elu ke'ein u ha'efes, that all the physical desires were worthless and they were as nothing and naught. Vezahu ha'aretz, and this is the earth. Kilomar, as is said, shata'avot ha'artziut, that earthly desires may hema ha'ta'avot ha'gashmi'im, that they are physical desires. Hayita tohu vavohu, and they are formless and void. Yiyeh tohu vavohu, they will be formless and void. Kilomar ain va'efes, that they will be for naught and for nothing. That completes the section.